My name is Rachel. The first time you see my channel, I usually review cartoon series, anime series, so stop being computer random. And today I want to talk about whatever happened to Trey's spin-off series. If you don't know what I'm actually talking about, well, Trey supposed to have his first spin-off series a long time ago. How long? Well, it's doing with Daria finally ended, and the company looking for a new kind of spot for Daria, someone brand new. And one of the writers suggested Trey, and MTV said yes, do at least a pilot to see what you could do with this character. 2 days later, the script was done that during time. They're going straight to the animated series to make the process to start. But out of nowhere, MTV decided to just cancel the animated studio what they have. For basically, it wasn't worth having because it was just too expensive. Have a script done without any animated studio. The sad part is the writer couldn't pitch this story to anyone else because under contract, so their scripts just lay there. Of course, if you want to see the script or what was about this pilot, you could actually find it in the box set for Darius, the complete season. The script is down in one of the DVDs. You could just buy upload it. You can find it probably in Walmart if you really want to see it, or maybe online. I'm 100% someone linked it online. Besides that, it's something that I feel sort of sad. We can never see Trey's own show because it sounds kind of interesting. Because the whole point of Trey Pilot is basically going on his concerts and all the things he must do to prepare to do and make sure he was ready to perform. And that's basically what happened. What's gonna happen in the pilot, and that sounds kind of interesting because Trey, you at the very beginning, you think he's a boring character, but no, he's a very down-to-earth, interesting character who people think he's a moron, but the guy is pretty smart when he feels like being smart. Of course, he's a slacker, so when he's trying to find his job, find his calling, that he is an artist, but at the same time, being an artist is sort of difficult to do during that time in present time because let's face it, the music business is a horrible place to work with, especially if you have no contacts. Anyway, I feel Trey would be interesting if they decide to do the spin-off series besides the new Daria reboot and the new spin-off series they can come up with. I just want this part to come out to see what the whole idea and the approach of Trey will be, or if they decide to come back to it and have that question is will be in the present time or back in the 90s, because both ideas are interesting to see what they do with this character. I mean, in the present you could want to see, okay, you could use the internet, you could use the Facebook, YouTube, how he promote himself, how awkward he is, how he could have sell out, not sell out, how he paid the bills. That's like one section if they decide to do in the present, especially how he deals with his family, how very odd they are. I mean, Trey's family are basically a bunch of artists who don't really like each other some of the time, none of the time, because usually they're not at home, so you can explore like what actually happened with Trey. On top of that, you can see other family members of Trey, why they sort of in other words. But besides that, that could be one part of this be interesting. The other part could be what happened to Trey's girlfriend, off and off, on and off again, sort of girlfriend who is a hothead who have sort of commitment issues with Trey. That could be interesting to see because the original series they do talk about a little bit, but never really show what was the relationship of his girlfriend. So that could be a thing. Or you could have another thing is about his bandmates, how they meet, how they make music, how they like each other or dislike each other or disagree on certain projects decide to do. That could be a very interesting topic. In fact, I could come up with 4 more things to do if to do a sort of pilot episode or episode of a series of Trey, because Trey is an interesting type of character. Of course, he doesn't show it, but he has his moments. Of course, you could go the past way in the 90s to feel all the old music, all the different processes they're supposed to do, or you could take a different approach of both of them by going back and forth. Let's see what happened in the past, what happened in the present, kind of twist. That could be also interesting with Trey because you could tell what's the difference he changed during the 90s and present time. That could be very experimental to see the process of music and now what they had to do. But I love it because you do so many things with Trey because Trey is not very committed to anything. The only thing he cares is about his music, how he maybe get inspired, especially the inspire part, because some of the episodes of the original Daria, you see Trey trying to do different things, but he's sort of odd or strange how he approach sort of music, and you want to laugh, but at the same time you can't, because that's the way you do some experimentation of music. So that could be a very fun take on it if they decide to make a Trey spin-off series. I mean, they could be any other things even more. For example, you could put him like one of the best examples, having a child. What he would do, he still follow his dream, not follow his dream. He's raised a child in abandonment. I mean, what's more, the possibilities are limitless with Trey. You just need a good writer and a writer who understands the music business. That in itself, that's all you need to make Trey sort of work. Besides that, I can't think of anything else. I mean, I can continue, but I feel this video will be too long. Besides that, I have one question. What do you think? Do you think Trey deserves to have an own spin-off series, or at least trying to see what happened to that pilot? What would it look like? I got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Bye.